Salutations wet shavers, Spencer here back for another shave video. Today, all new camera. I've got my new phone, it finally came in, so hopefully no issues, 4K viewing. Let me just see how that focuses. I think it's going okay. It might be a little bright. I can try and adjust it later on. But this is just going to be sort of like a test video. I'm just sort of looking at the preview. Just sort of like a test video, see how it goes. And it's also going to be a shave, hopefully a really good one. So today is going to be a review of a soap that I absolutely love. It's called Tabac. Got an absolute gorgeous classic scent to it. Let me just see if this will focus for you. No, I think I'll turn the autofocus off, which is awesome idea. Go me. I don't. Yeah, I'll fix that after the video. So we're going to be using Tabac, very, very popular soap. So I'm going to be using that with the matching aftershave. Here comes in a beautiful ceramic container. And we're going to be using Reyes Restores. I haven't used this in a while, hey. It's such a brilliant brush. So I'll be using that for a face lather. I'm going to use the stick, rub it on to my growth, which is only about a day's growth after a really good shave yesterday. It was a really close camisori shave. So I'll be face lathering with that. Should work fantastically with the face feel from that brush. I'm going to be using those. And the shaver for today, I've been using shavettes heaps. I went out and bought 2 more shavettes. But let's see if I can tap a focus on that. Yeah, gorgeous. This is the Parka SRX. Now the difference with the SRX, tap on my face again, is that the SRX means extra, I think. So it's heavier, it's made out of all stainless steel. So there's the SR1, which is just the basic standard, what do they call it, hinge sort of operation for loading the blade. And it's just made out of regular cast alloy, I'd say, and it's very light. I wanted something heavier, so I went for the SRX, which is a heavyweight. Beautiful, beautiful shavette. Nice bit of weight to it. I have a Bluebeard's Revenge shavette, which is very light. So that was a really nice change. So we're going to get straight stuck into it. It has an Astra blade with its second use on there. Doing hot water today. It was hot as hell on the bike ride home, but I've been sat in the aircon. It's about 32 degrees Celsius here. So nice and hot. Summer's definitely coming. So we're just going to drop this soap, dip it into the water, and what I do, you just rub it against your growth. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I am. I've had a brilliant week. Been doing a lot of recreational stuff and leisure stuff with the girlfriend, which has been really nice. Went over to a museum and an art gallery, which was just gorgeous. I love that sort of stuff. Except, oh, such a pain. The art gallery workers are pompous assholes sometimes, I swear. That just hate young people. Even though she was young herself, she was probably mid-20s or something. But I mean, I haven't even graduated primary school. With how young I am, apparently. But there was this painting on the wall, and I was about like a metre away, and I was just sort of pointing at it like that sort of stuff, and she comes up to me and she's like, when you point to the painting, step back a little bit further. It's just like, not even a please, nothing like that. Beautiful customer service. Thank you for that. They were shit paintings anyway. It looked like you've just gotten a baby holding its ass this way and just going. Anyway. Oh well. I wasn't even talking shit about the painting either. But that's when I started to talk shit about it. No, I didn't. Alright. That is plenty on the face. I'm using a decently wet brush here. We're just going to see how we go. We might blow out the lather, but I don't think so. Tabac's quite a thirsty soap. And if you like Tabac soap and have never tried fine soaps, Or other way around, if you've tried fine soaps and never tried Tabac, I've heard they are based off the exact same formula, as in fine base their formula off Tabac. Which I'm yet to try anything other than Snakebite from Fine. So, because to me, I agree with the majority that menthol soaps feel a little bit different in terms of lather on the face. So I don't want to judge on the whole formula just off a menthol version. I can already feel this lather is so thick. I can tell because this is hot water. I go like that and you can't feel it. You can't feel the hot water. Because the soap has made such a thick layer over your skin. Oh, and this knot is insane. It sort of looks like it's flopping around on the face, but it feels so dense. And seeing the loft, as soon as I saw the loft, I didn't think this was going to have anywhere near any sort of play in it. I didn't think I'd be able to splay it or anything. But so easy to splay this, really easy. And I thought that would have been through lack of density or something, but the hairs are just so soft. I have silver tips that have more scritch than this. Serious. I mean, the gloss on that is just beautiful. Absolutely amazing. And that's a very thick lather. I could add more water into it, and I probably should, but I'm not going to. Alright. I've been loving the shavettes lately, so if I have a bad shave, that's going to piss me off. Yesterday I had a few weepers, but that was due to poor technique. I used Wolfpack soap, so it wasn't soap at all, because they are some top quality stuff at Wolfpack. Really hope they bring out a tallow version soon. That would be awesome. Just ice cold water today. Parka SRX, Astra, second use. Ah! I hope I got on here. I hope you're not shaving while watching this fucking video. Someone's just sliced their face open. See how shaky my hand is from bloody writing? So this could go really badly. This could go like Nomeo badly, I'd say. I just want to say, these Astras, best blades I've used in a shavette so far. I mean, in a DE shavette so far. I'm going to try. I know some people hold it with 3 on the top. I don't know how you do that. Maybe with a different handle, but this one, no. Scales, I should call them. That's the proper term. What's helped me so far with my technique is using a shallower angle. A little bit more like that. Because I used to sort of be like this. Because you watch Geo Fatboy. I remember Rib saying this as well. Because Geo Fatboy was where I sort of first started watching shaving videos. So I was used to seeing him. Him with the shavettes. and straights are like this. So whenever I was using them, it's so harsh, but now with the flatter angle, it's so smooth. Doesn't cut as much hair off on the first pass, but if a shaver is comfortable, you're going to be more comfortable shaving with it, so you get better shaving results in my opinion. Now I've got a question to ask you guys. For my next shaving video, what do you want to see? Mueller R41, that's the right one. Mueller R41 review, because I've used it a few times, I know how to use it, but daily shaving, we'll see. Or an Icon X3 versus Icon 102 slant. Just do the regular, use one on one side, how everyone else sort of does them, that sort of style. So pop a comment in the comment section below which one you would prefer to see, which one you're more interested in. It's not, yeah. So yeah, got my new phone in. It was 6 days early. I was supposed to get it on the 12th. And then I got an email from Australia Post saying, your parcel is delivered. And this was a day after I ordered some shavettes. So I was like, fuck, that was quick. They're supposed to come in by tomorrow anyway, so. That was the maximum expected date, so. Who knows, they could come in Monday. But yeah, I bought 2 different style shavettes. I know I showed Lee last night. Had a good old chat with Lee at Nomeo Shaves. I've had to change my name back to Spencer Frankor. Sorry to be such a pain in the ass, but I realised because I use this email for everything, I was sending emails back and forth, and so that's the name these plumbers are getting. Fucking Spence Shaves. So I had to change it, so sorry about that one, guys. Fuck, this lather is so thick. It dried out because, like I said, I should have added more water. I just didn't, just because I want to try Paul H's way. Oh, sorry, can you not see that? Also, another question, do you guys ever watch videos on the TV? Because I do, because I got Google Chromecast. So what that does is allow me to connect the Wi-Fi to my TV and then use my phone as like a remote. So I can go onto the Netflix app, press Chromecast, and then it'll stream to my TV, and I can still use the phone. It plays in the background. And I find that's the best way for me to catch up on videos as well. Because what I can do, I can create a queue, so it'll just play through a big list. Been watching a lot of animal documentaries actually. I just find them so damn interesting. Even with the hot water, this lather... Oh, look! No, it's the same place as Nomeo. I didn't feel that. I think I used a steeper angle then too. You'll have to go back and... But yeah, I think that's what I did. Buddy, Andy the Northern Shaver, or as I like to say, Anthony. Because one time on my video, on one of his videos, sorry, it auto-corrected his name from Andy because I think I accidentally wrote Auntie. And it changed it from that to Anthony. And this was just after me calling Jeffrey Smith Jeremy. So I said Jeremy Smith. My best friend and my boss's name is Jeremy, so sorry about that, Jeremy. So yeah, of course, the first person to jump on that, Chris, another cut above. Just saying, wow, are you just going to change everyone's name? So I think so. I think I'm just going to rename everyone. I'm going to go in through the yellow pages, which is like the address book. Just rename everyone. Oh, the slickness. Even with the shaver, which takes off most of the lather, still. I'm going to add heaps of water to this though. I need it. So yeah, why I asked about the TV, it's because with this new one I should be able to upload it in 4K. Fuck knows how long that's going to take. Oh, I forgot how much I love this brush. And just because this is a vintage brush, by the way, guys, don't think that you can't get something like this. Go on to Instagram, go on to Reyes Restores, R-E-Y-E-S, Restores. You'll see an awesome Instagram page of all these vintage brushes that have gotten modern reknots, been restored with the letters being drawn in and all that good stuff for fantastic prices by an awesome guy named JR. Absolutely one of the best in the business. I mean in all of wet shaving for service. His pricing is absolutely awesome. Very, very reasonably priced soaps. Very, very reasonably priced brushes. Be sure to tell him I sent you. He is Absolutely ridiculous. He'll source a knot for you, source a brush, handle, sorry, and send it to you for an awesome price. I'm getting another 2 on the way from him. I did have a trade organised with him and I was going to get a different brush, but, you know, just swapped it around, and now I'm stoked because I'm getting another brush of his. I'm more happy with the trade now than I was before, so I'm stoked. This thing is going to be awesome. You guys will see when it gets here. All right, now this technique trips me out every time I do it and freaks me out. Especially with the DE, because it feels so much more brittle. The blade, it feels so much more likely to catch on my skin, which it is too, so you've got to be careful. Because it will. What I actually found works really well for me, I'll just quickly put a little bit more lather on it, is I was doing something weird yesterday that worked. So I would come around see that? So that feels more comfortable to do for me. Helps me get way more closer. And I don't even need to look in the mirror for it because I can feel it a lot better. That's what I do on my neck as well, so I'm sort of twisting it around this way. I haven't really seen many other people do it, but it works for me. It's sort of like the J-turn with a DE, how you sort of, you get the razor and you curve around with it like that. You know how you can do that? It's quite comfortable. It looks sort of weird, but it's really comfortable once you get used to it. So it reminds me of that, so that just works for me. This is against the grain here, right here. Just about against the grain. It's like an acrossy againsty. That's what I'll call it. The across grainsty. But yeah, that feels really nice. Now this is another hard one for me, is coming across here. These, in here is the hardest bit. Around the mouth is really hard. All right, did it without dying. All right, whoa. Now this is the even worse one with the left. How long is this gone for? 20 something minutes, something? Been going for a while. But this has 128 gigs, so I'm not going to do a Chris and run out of data, memory. All right. I hold it straight, just like this. I don't know if you should be copying techniques from me because I'm still finding out what is comfortable for me, but this bit's hard for me because it's one of my densest growth areas. So coming against the grain, because that's what it is there, that's against the grain. All right. Not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of growth under here. Not much going on there. So a Movember would have been pretty pathetic. It probably would have looked like a week's growth from Lee. It would have just been nothing. It was good to see Kenny Reroll back again. Came back firing with 2 videos. Really good ones too. Good to see you back, man. Hope you can take it a little bit easier at work, man. It'll be so hard to get the balance right. From what I can remember, he's works in a juvenile centre, so like juvie, just juvenile prison. I remember something about that, like talking to him ages ago when I didn't even know the fellow, back when it was sort of Kyle at Brown Man Shaves that was talking to me about Kenny. I'm like, this Kenny bloke, who the hell's he? That bit's so hard for me. I don't know why. The straights just don't want to go over it. They just sort of hop over it. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's my technique, but I've always had it. It's such a pain. Gets damn close there, but I get weepers. I'm such a weeper freak. I get shitloads of them normally. All right. Let me just try. There's just a little spot here that I missed. Just wet it. I could go over it now with it, but not going to. Ah, beautiful. Awesome. It was a good one today, guys. Really, really good. Beautiful. All right, that's it for me. And it was over 2 passes. It was like 2 1/5 of a pass. Chris is right. I can take a 2-pass shave into like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Oh, that smells fantastic. Bloody hell, 4K and 30 minutes. This is going to take a while. I'll process it though. I'll put it through my editor that shrinks the file size and compresses it a little bit, which is what I need. And this brush is absolutely amazing. Reyes JR, thank you so much, mate. It's fucking brilliant, this brush. Absolutely love it. I'll dry that off in a sec. Cold water rinse. Cold water drink. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to throw on some witch hazel and we're just going to go straight with the aftershave. I don't think I'll use anything else with it, just a straight aftershave. I hope this video hasn't been too long for you guys. Sorry about that. I know people have been uploading like crazy lately, so it's hard for everyone to catch up. Me and Reb have been constantly saying, oh, we can't keep up. Nomio's loving it. I'm struggling. Chris, I don't think gives a fuck. Love you, Chris. Have you guys seen, Chris made me aware of it, Theta are making bore brushes. Ah. You guys know I love my bores. So that is right up there on my radar. And Chris had the awesome idea of like, I buy one and then when I go to send back his Samogue, I send the bore brush so he can try them out. Because I know that he really wants to get into natural hairs and I know that he still enjoys them, but he does get better leathers out of makeup brushes, which is fine. Oh yeah, beautiful. I mean, the knot is so weird. It's got like this swirling effect. Weird, but I absolutely love it. Feels amazing on the face. It's pretty much pure white too. There's like 1 or 2 black strands, similar to like an Omega Professional. All dried in. This is gonna burn. Tabac aftershave. This is gonna burn because normally I use the Allen block, so it takes away most of the sting. And Tabac has a really old school, strong burn. I love it. Fantastic. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh. Oh. I whiffed too much of that. Oh. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm all excited now. Fucking awesome. God, I wish it was the morning. I'd be all energized, good to go. But I've got to get energized and then mellow down. No, that's alright. Oh, what a shave. So today we used the fucking awesome Tabac. We used the fucking awesome Tabac aftershave. We used the awesome Parka SRX. I'm sorry to you guys that are offended by swearing. It's just can't contain myself with all this awesome gear that I've been using lately. Oh. Oh. The only criticism I have about this is the grip. It's because it's edgy. It's a bit harder to hold. Still nice to hold. It feels like high quality, but it's just not the most ergonomic to hold. And I mean, how kick-ass does that look? I mean, fantastic for the price. Absolutely awesome. That was that, guys. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Have some awesome shaves. Let me know whether you want to see the Mueller R41 or if you want to see a versus video of the Icon X3 or the Icon 102 slant. Do like a versus video. They're two amazing slants. I'll show you them. Absolutely fantastic. Which one do you think looks cooler? I don't know. I love the blade gap on the X3. It looks awesome. Big, meaty blade gap. But I like the head design of the 102. Just looks gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, let me know which you'd like to see. I'm happy to do both. You guys take care, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.